Hello, it's The Guardian's Peter Bradshaw here. Welcome back to this review channel. Mi casa es su casa, mi digital space es su digital space. And don't forget to give my online brand your resounding endorsement and subscribe and leave a comment. Wes Anderson has contrived another of his elegant, eccentric, rectilinear comedies in The Phoenician Scheme. As ever, he's vulnerable to the charge of making films that stylistically resemble all his others, and yet no more so, surely, than all those other directors making conventional films that resemble all the rest of their own conventional work and everybody else's. The Phoenician Scheme is enjoyable and executed with Anderson's usual tremendous dispatch, but it is somehow, for me, less visually detailed and inspired than some of his earlier work. There is less screwball sympathy for the characters, and it is disconcerting to see actors of the calibre of Tom Hanks, Willem Dafoe and Scarlett Johansson phoning in tiny, deadpan, almost immobile cameos. But there is a likeable lead turn from Mia Threepleton, an eerie visual and oral echo of her mother, Kate Winslet.
Prepare your documents before we deplane so you never delay my schedule. Passports.
Where's yours?
I don't have a passport. Normal people want the basic human rights that accompany citizenship in any sovereign nation. I don't. My legal residence is a shack in Portugal. My official domicile is a hut on the Black Sea. My certificated abode is a lodge perched on the edge of a cliff overlooking the sub-Saharan rainforest, accessible only by goat path. I don't live anywhere. I'm not a citizen at all. I don't need my human rights.
The absurdly opaque and pointless scheme of the title is a plan by notorious plutocrat entrepreneur Zsa Zsa Corda, played by Benicio del Toro, to dominate the economy of a fictional Middle Eastern nation with an interlocking series of mining, transportation and fishing monopolies by using exploitative slave labour and moreover manipulating the agricultural market in such a way as to cause famine. To this end, he has signed investment deals with various relatives and associates, including Marty, Jeffrey Wright, Cousin Hilda, Scarlett Johansson, Marseille Bob, Mathieu Amalric, and his brother Uncle Nubar, who may have incidentally murdered Zsa Zsa's wife and is played by Benedict Cumberbatch, with a fierce beard and kohl eyeliner like Rasputin in a silent film. His daughter is Liesel, a novitiate nun played by Mia Threepleton, and in true Michael Corleone style, it appears to be her destiny to take over the business despite not wanting to. The Norwegian family tutor Bjorn Lund, played by Michael Cera, is deeply in love with Liesel. But now the US government, in the form of Bobby Kennedy-style buttoned-up apparatchik Mr. Excalibur, Rupert Friend, tries to destroy the scheme by driving up the cost of the bashable rivets on which the whole plan is predicated. And now Zsa Zsa must close the profitability gap by touring around each of his investing partners in turn to persuade them to accept less profit than they'd agreed. And so the film gives us a sketch of each wacky figure in turn. Meanwhile, Zsa Zsa, who keeps nearly dying in government-schemed plane crashes, has persistent visions of heavenly judgment from a god played by, yes of course, Bill Murray. It rattles amiably along in that savant child style that Anderson has made his own, but it's in danger of becoming, for me, a mannerism. It's always entertaining and delivered with the usual conviction and force, but with less of the romantic extravagance than we've seen before, and less of the childlike loneliness that has been detectable in his greatest movies. So that's it. Please give this vlog a like or even a love if you're that emotionally literate, and a share, and please subscribe, because if you don't, that is problematic behaviour on your part, and you might need to do some work on yourself. But the good news there is that this work consists purely in hitting the subscribe button, and that's it. And please, buy my book, The Body in the Mobile Library and Other Stories. Details given below. See you next time.